no so 150 Ghana cedi per a free syndicated capital for Australia.
It's time for the TCL Fala Friday. This Friday, 28 May 2021, TCL is giving up to 50% discount on all items in their showrooms. This means every item you buy, including TVs, washing machines, air conditioners, fridges, and so much more, you get up to 50% discount. No long talk. Walk into any TCL showroom across the country and enjoy this amazing discount only on Fala Friday, or call 0202-698-398 or visit store.tclghana.com. TCL Fala Friday from TCL. TCL, the creative life.
1xbet de ubia pe hobet traffic sell mo odds ya kakra omo deposit ye fast to me cash out so insurance ma wo bets nyina de ye ni je kra 1xbet won say to me this can be brave from virtual games basketball honkom riketo any agro be brave on website na so to me ka 1xbet.com.gh na use promo code BETGH na 200% bonus for first deposit. 1xbet bet bia wo gambling ho atru ntitwa ne wa hwe ye nyama wa wundi mfie duo twemi commissioner Jinka to we atum.
That was so ne macho medi
Mira Diana udisa.
Hey, na malaria na fa hia mo to aware amomoni agi sa no.
Adom malakio mesha ewo hwe malaria ent na yeso nche.
Ye kwa ye test e bi wo mu pe enyenum adom malakio mixture. Ani gina malaria body weakness yo tiredness yo hwim ye nyina ho atoye ntam kura. Na adom natural tonic a esisi he nso ye.
Adom natural tonic nso. Ye num to ye a ye ntimi nidie. Eno na yanum bi edidi a ye ho tayen sa no.
Adom natural tonic. Menya ni na mentimi die menum bie bono me taisa mo ho ayefe pa ene ya mepe biato ni nyina apemfo abatan ya wo mo manufo ne kwada woni
Onim dodo yam kom lawyer Kwadwo Owusu every year Sir John onim amansan yam kom ehye nanum ana wo ye diama wo Kwadwo amansan nyina wofa Sir John ne ba ne seini enti ayipasofo omampani ane natenaye ahye ye ahwe nsase ene odoma nkoma bobre mu niam so oyuko adehibusua ewo sakra wono afei New Patriotic Party MPP amanyokuo no ene National Democratic Congress NDC amanyokuo ene Sir John ho dom empempem a ewo achiche ne benche de yaw ne awerho se omanfo se lawyer Kwadwo Owusu every year no otiase ye fe no Sir John no wadaya wansori na yehu ehihye ni busumi nsia ne da etoso mienu ukuada ene ne da etoso miensa ne yawada so ene wode lawyer Kwadwo Owusu every year Sir John ebeto empem ewo sakra wono JHS School Park ama adofonom ne edom efiri achiche ne benche abehwe na ni achi asu na bia na nyame ya adom asa yawada 3rd June no ankasa ena SDA asori a ewo sakra wono obedi animu amwaye awufusom akwakọ baby pa ede ama lawyer Kwadwo Owusu afiye na wada abusua kire se obetena se ya wada June bosom ne de etoso miensa no a ewo sakra wono Junior High School Park no aye Sir John abrempoye anom na chisikasa efiada 4th June abusua betena se ewo sakra wono JHS Park no so hwa esanse lawyer Kwadwo Owusu afiye tiase no oye memenda kwanhwani mapenti abusua nhihye ne se memenda 5th June anopa no woche pepepe ene obeye na ase asori ede ama lawyer Kwadwo Owusu afiye ya SDA asafono ena ebedi animu na fari a wode beye ase nyina eye tuntum ene t-shirt ana Lacoste wode Sir John foni abubomu ba mu awuo ekrade a enkwa entumenye okopane de wako mirika no soso wutui na de aka ene nkunima botira awurade wonyankopo a wote ase wosom na no pawia ne anwumre no ode ebema wo Kwadwo bempa so wadi kan a duem ko na kokoda di Onim dodo yam kom lawyer Kwadwo Owusu every year Sir John onim amansan yam kom ehye nanum ana wo ye diama wo Kwadwo amansan nyina wofa Sir John ne ba ne sei ni enti ayipa sofo omampani ane natenaye ahye ya hwa nsase ene odoma nkoma bobre mu niema so oyuko adehibusua ewo sakra wono afei New Patriotic Party MPP amanyokuo no ene National Democratic Congress NDC amanyokuo ene se John ho dom empempem a ewo achiche ne benche de yaw ne awerho se omanfo se lawyer Kwadwo Owusu afri ya na otiase ye frɛ no se John no wada ya wansɔre na yehu enhyehyɛ ni busum nsia ne da etoso mienu ukuada ene ne da etoso miensa ne ya wada so ene wode lawyer Kwadwo Owusu afri ye se John ebeto empem ewo sakra wono JHS School Park ama adofo nom ne edom afri achiche ne benche abɛhwe na ni achi asu na bia na nyame ya adom asa ya wada 3rd June no ankasa ena SDA asɔre a ewo sakra wono obedi animu amwa ye awufusom akwakɔpɛ baabi pa ede ama lawyer Kwadwo Owusu afri ye na wada abusua kyerɛ sɛ obɛtena se ya wada June bosom ne da etoso miensa no a ewo sakra wono Junior High School Park no aye se John abrempoye anom na chisikasa efiada 4th June abusua bɛtena se ewo sakra wono JHS Park no so ho a esan se lawyer Kwadwo Owusu afri ye tiase no ye memenda kwanhwani mapanti abusua nhyehyɛ ne se memenda 5th June anopa no wɔtwe pepepe ene obɛye na ase asɔre ede ama lawyer Kwadwo Owusu afri ye ya SDA asafo no ena ebedi animu na fari a wɔde bɛye ase nyina eye tuntum ene t-shirt ana Lacoste wɔde se John mfoni abubomu ba mu awuo ekurade a enkwa entumenye ɔkopa ne de wako mirika no soso wutui na de aka ene nkunima botira awurade wo nyankopɔ a wote ase wo som na no pa wia ne
94.7 Asempa FM so ne Ekosiisen dwumadi no waso guso a wotie no yeda mo nyina ase adofonom se matwen ya me yakɔ aba 6 minutes and it will be 4 p.m. Ekosiisen so ne me need your sabonsu from yobi mo a mo de mo messages eba ye me he asem segment de so nyinara yeda mo ase make us say Professor Opoku Amankwa ewa ha ono ye the Director General of the Ghana Education Service in the NNO ABD and Komoba. I would read some few messages now for Yashe Atwas Obi. Tell the medical doctors they've been pampered for far too long. They make it look like they are the only people who contribute to healthcare delivery in Ghana. They must remain in their consulting room and stop the interferences in the lab. Okay, also the Ghana Association of Medical Lab Scientists are together. Eric Dankwa from Dobro Nedie Eni. This one says, are you talking about manhandling of travelers by airport workers? Last year, when I was returning from Ghana, there was this guy with a sniffer dog who ignored my bag, yet he forced the dog on my bag. And he suddenly said he wants my bag to be searched. Okay. I told him it was kakokobi and some smoked fish. He ended up damaging it but didn't tell me anything. I saw it when I got to Schiphol Airport. Okay, Onel Amponsa in Amsterdam, Edia or de Abba. And Onel, thank you. This one says, Ish, we also come to and I meet the rock and roll. We also came to meet the rock and roll dance. So when we used to go to dance, you people call it jams and pubs now. And Abamfo, thank you. And Abamfo Atakrade and on the way about Yadase Papa. This one says, Obi, here are videos of 10 excavators set on fire in the home of the owner in Prestia. Hey, the videos you show say your owner ni home pa no. Yeah, but true. Would come back to those. Make sure have videos no amamo. You've still not gotten it, right? Okay. Ain't where your videos are on my Sunday Edia Brain from Prestia. Yenya issues. Kakanti mo share your Facebook. No say your Facebook live stream no end. But we are starting a new stream. Are we up now? We are up now. Okay. Ain't we've started a new stream. Oba Facebook Live ubitimi ashayen na when who said the new mercy echo when the videos are ready would show you those videos as well. Inti mo anamo share on the first stream no end inti you're starting new stream and you can still connect with us on Asempa 94.7 FM your page or Facebook. Now who said the new man is the Echo Professor Opoku Amankwa Dada and you get to hear from him in a moment. Now Yasha said the new man ABC Ako and Sembe Brina and ewo ho. We say okay. Omanhene, they say they should stop the illegal mining. Okay, wait for Omanhene. So they have moved the destructive excavators from the site. So should they go ahead and burn them even when they are outside the red zones? Which law empowers them to do this? We are all against illegal mining, but this is akin to instant justice, which we all abhor. Okay, I hear you. Thank you. Honorable Sokolala, and so say happy birthday to a good friend and a brother Eric Jesse Baden, aka Bogoso of Ablekuma Central Municipal Assembly, on the head of IT. And the Honorable Sokolala says happy birthday to you, Eric Jesse Baden. Let me see the other messages and then we would welcome Prof into our studios. Obi, tell Oman that due to the bias mentality on the development of Ghana, if he becomes president, hila. Okay, although say there was say or share the crew for half they are very important to Oman. Obi, please tell Oman that Osachifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah did nothing in his hometown called in Nkrofo. So it is not all presidents who choose to develop their hometown first when they become leaders in their country. That's why Kwame Nkrumah stands tall amongst all our president. Okay, but there are loads and loads of messages. Samuel Ablodepe, for example, comes through with this one. So good afternoon, Obi. I'm worried about the twist in the fight against Galamsey. The focus has shifted from fighting the menace to burning of excavators used for the illegal operation. This conversation has the potential of distracting the effort to deal with this national challenge, which, if not stopped, could lead to the country importing drinking water in some few years to come. Burning of excavators and other mining equipment is heartbreaking, cruel, and not a good enough panacea to the problem. Though government means well, I dare say the fight against Galamsey is meaningless if the mafias in Kasok and Suit are not named, apprehended, shamed, and punished by law. I leave you with Proverbs 16:25. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Thank you very much. Samuel Ablodepe and on the way Abba. We say, didn't small-scale miners campaign against the president? These fellows were actually reported to have donated vehicles to a key competitor with a pledge to campaign nationwide for the recipient of their donation. Okay. This one says, Onuya, the major cause of the insatiable greed and get-rich-quick attitude among civil servants today is the monumental failure of the system to recognize and reward hard work. If you recall, somewhere last year, a retired news anchor, Charles Amankwa-Ampofo, in an interview with Radio XYZ, revealed how he took home just 20,000 Ghana cedis after dedicating 32 years of his active life serving the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. As you are aware, this same 20K is someone's personal weekly expenditure. In fact, chicken feed for those who cut corners. It's a systemic failure we must address as a country. Sir Obama is in Pokwase. Message is the dorsal. But Prof. Opoku Amankwa. Prof. Akwaba. Apom boko there.
Apom boko Obi.
GS boko.
Aho boko pa. Mijilisa mohase nsu boko.
Nyame adom.
Odofu pa bi pa wose me ba me nchia wo ma.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oye MP.
Oh, okay.
Me so me nua kuma pa.
Oh, sir. Na nidi ana obeka no ache me off air.
Oh, me catch over here.
Okay. Okay.
Honorable Dr. Ama.
Oh. Honorable Prince Hamidu Ama. No, it's too much. Prince Ama is brutal. Kwesiminti member of parliament. Yeah.
So Kwesiminti mo ho na me nyi yo.
Oh, sir.
Me go school or mo ho no me call Apramido.
Oh, okay.
My own barracks.
Oh, come my own barracks. Oh, wow.
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 Oh, yeah, you know, me cry, me coco.
Oh, that's very important. That's very important. Wow. And by extension, we are Kwesiminti constituent. Wow. That's nice. That's nice. And Professor Bukwa Mankwa and Moten and Katprof, I would want us to start from here. Now, maybe based on this, we you respond to issues at Ghana for Brinadi. I must say, so for the whole of this week, colleagues at Joy FM on the Super Morning Show have been running a series on free senior high school, how we can identify issues a woman in Yaboa up in the Puma. But some of the concerns are parents need to be a casa on the show, Ediaba. Maybe we start with this one. Now if prof a year and then the other ones not what was. Now if about new timetable now the about Tujano. Now yedi home calendar, sorry. Near the home como. In the NTA way.
You're saying that you would rather pay fees than have free SHS in its current state.
Yes, I want to pay fees than my daughter or my son enjoying this free SHS. I mean, how much is school fees? How much is school fees? If I calculate how much I have spent within 2-3 months on teachers coming home, if I have 4 core subject teachers coming home and I'm paying 2,000 each within a month, how much? Could you calculate it yourself? Just within a month, 2,000 for each subject teacher, because I wanted to do well in that area. And if I'm to bring teachers for all the subjects, I think they are doing about 8 subjects or 10 or so. What is this? And you know, my daughter told me something before she left for school about a month ago. She said, "Mommy, I know you. If I tell you this, you go and sit on radio and expose me." And I said, "You just tell me I won't." She said, "Mommy, some of the students are lying on the floor. They sleep on the floor." I said, "Jesus Christ, in this coronavirus era." You see, Kwejo?
This is a very disturbing report, Nana.
Yes. And you are telling us that we should teach our children social distancing. Whilst you are doing the opposite in schools, in your schools.
Nana,
how do we
because
teach them?
because
when
we can't.
When they come on, we teach them. When they go to school, it's a different story altogether.
I understand, Nana, because we can't mention.
When my daughter is going to school, her provisions alone cost about 3,000. And I have a son too, so we spend about 6,000 on them. Initially, they were complaining about food and blah, 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 blah. And I thought, I know my children. They don't like eating outside, so I didn't mind them until I interviewed some of the students, the kind of food they eat.
Nana, thank you for that. I suppose I do have to mention that because we can't tell you the names of the schools where Nana and Kojo's children, are learning. We also have to say that we haven't been able to independently verify some of the claims. For example, the one about the food, and also the one about the children.
Asempa FM.
And the host of the Super Morning Show on Joy, Kojo Youngson, and one parent or calling into the show, Edin Komo. But so one to family your kind the parent complained about Neba spending much more time at home than in school, and for reason internet was say utria for extra classes, and she makes the point say extra classes no utria be 2,000 Ghana cedis a month on extra classes alone. She also makes the point say student nebaneka train say omo de da form in this COVID-19 era aduane omudi wo school enye ono ne ba ekɔ school 3,000 Ghana cedis not spending on provisions in Kwa or on Kolamienu, meaning 6,000 Ghana cedis. Prof, these are concerns from a parent.
Yo.
And then I'll be catching.
Yo, Obi. Yes, so uchi the Kwejo kind of way natural saka say in some be our cano he can't verify.
Yeah, independently verify.
And also unt me so for school no and
Edin Tuja, yes.
Gidi say omo school no enti no omo mbomo de no mo fema.
Okay.
Sabita press GS for your juma. Se bibia bi te sa kwan so ese enti omo de man ya e bedi ho juma. They can extra classes. Enra ya na me yonku bi an back school Roman Ridge.
Okay.
Roman Ridge school I'm say Roman Ridge school.
Roman Ridge school.
Yeah. Omon can't GS.
Okay.
And our friend Bano, on eno Casaja, Abrofuma, on eno can, has your teacher come, physics teacher there, we no inquiry per how much you say, dear Sim. Or say, Corano Baquaque GCS, or Quaque O level. No, a fat physics teacher at the Amano. I'll bet you na dear extra classes. Yes. Na Acorano on pay extra class in the city channel I delay across you munya or the baby or beba. Roman Ridge.
Wow.
School. And yet GS school. Extra class. Mimico school 77 me call form 1. Your maquia, my name and an and a court. Me crew match me with a call a foam. And maybe a bebasema coibia, a bew on so on my back, me mamma or Tema school. Near call extra classes. Extra classes. Free SHS, no knock of extra classes by. Yina, Ubia, 10 beer, me kaisa me what training college. Me copem wasem as a class leader, me kona ye teacher about
yes.
Na media nim na say as the channel and kosuye na we syllabus we can cover the syllabus in the intumi was question, do you know the syllabus? Do you know the syllabus? Questions on our set. Oh, how anything. The piano ya high. Say, oh, yentumi me we, yentumi ye say, intino. The bia, yako university cry, university where ye extra classes. And so you move brave, you see idea we are. You perceive you could tea be ho, and now call one gas down for be ho, and now move form group be nam person musia become, then be person mo call Munya Kamosia chain dear, yetremono. In the extra classes, dear, any free SHS, say any ye free SHS free ho.
Still extra classes for her. But I think that the point another woman episode raising, I don't know, but from where I sit and they say Oshesika o tria for extra classes are. Say say yeah double track and colani tine fie na bi omo school anka on tria say
how anything. I didn't so or current fie so mohaya moha me nkwachi.
Yes.
Set kwamboating.
Yes.
Set kwamboating.
Yes.
Me train ade ewo School of Communication Studies. As my sandwich student.
Okay.
Not a regular student. There say regular for nusuan omo de mfie mienu nesuan no. Omo de baby so means nesuan. Said Kwamboating was in my class. A friend say Fortune was part of that. Kwe ya no ye a taxi driver.
Okay.
He was part of it. Jane Kweku or daily graph mirror.
Okay.
Or my editor. Okay. They were all part of it. These people are mabubomudin. Have they fell short of the almost year because of some year sandwich? Sandwich no ukwa. Any parallel any distant line ye. Omni ye.
Yeah.
And ye a quiet fast wire session. Time and Koran the best no. Ubet me akwa trans school mu ho in fear 9 in fear num. Na so bia ma mekere wade ubetumi so akwa kodi ho busumi mienu enso ye befa kwan bi so akere onema yese busumi mfie miensa na mfie 9 no otumi disua ndi so hwe ye calendar na ya ye na sa nema ni nyina obroni ba say we take into consideration hwe ye calendar na ya ye na me de choices ya ubon se numbers bi e won chen ha say some numbers
contact hours. Okay, maybe when we get to the calendar now, your reaction to when you say extra classes, no?
Extra classes
with or without free SHS.
Extra classes. Extra classes on because now your schools see no your mom ye be extra classes.
Yes.
Your friend is extra classes. Name intervention. Na the entire year pen say a intervention they say Asempa and yes say yapon ebia 3 na 3 to 5 now the corona by time no asan ko chom the nka say ka kire ebia wakofa topic for no akire intervention the school bia ehwe ne nkora no no ma hwe baabi omo gidi se nkwara no tosin anase bi omo hwe omo resource apa ho na omo hwe baabi omo gidi se omo tosin na omo miawo ni ama nkwara no abasoro wo sa areas no inde bia English mo hu so English no edu ese so a yesukum ha se ese no na twe nkwara aba fom ntede na ese no yetumi mo twro bi ye mo kwan mo tumi twotwo bi na ye corrections mo ma nti enu tama omo koyen sohwe no na cheso mo tumi twro ni ye bia na nkonta na yi nkonta na anya nkonta ni nyina mu na emo topics bi wo ho no mo a chief examiners report aka say sa topics we afie bi ebisa ho question enso nkwara no nta anya ade ye ta de ye compulsory nti mo hwe nti na no mafa na mamia omani na se mo ya ne extra class ye bodon no obi abetena classroom ha na yakofa topic foforo ba ko na e kire no kra wante ase wasan de bi maka no nti ko tua 2000 mi aba be kire akora no enya no na ya asam no esese uhu ba bi kra akora no tosia opese o makora no esua ho ade e no so ba betena fie bosome ana bosome mienu a eno nche se so ha so betena fie bosome ana bosome mienu a akora no owie school no oba back into the society so obi awie university akora awie university na so onimade pam onim cheso wonsa no dwuma bi ya e de be na ebeje afri no ho ebe ma ne nim de ne na yi no kra akosoro so enso ye de ne de chesa ai se gise book na so nsua book a gide se nsua de nti de kan se omo ba sa time ya enne abafu computer mu ne ade abai yesuku mu kra ya restricting kra ma no so kra ya asem fofora ye hwa aka ho asem akora iba manu ko sa computer class ibi no niam ebe bue na adwene na onya kwan na ontumi network onya teamwork onya owie na so oba oman no oba be na oni bi wa ha oni we wa ha obetumi ne nkofo aye adwuma chense chenche kwa kofo obi no aba be kire no extra class no metua 2000 no ato nnuane nko 3000
nnuane ne de no because almost say poor food quality for their children and they are compelled to now spend a lot of money on buying provisions.
It's a no say ni nya senka school krona na school a wo bibisa no on be ka kire if say me nwanwa kakra if say nipa bebre kra na omo ayesa ase ye mankwara ni trima yo mo de dodo
aduane amode ma wo no e wo school se wa Ghana
aduane de ma mo nti ye ne aduane de di kan no ye wo foods and logistics committee head teacher for ka ho omo no aduane omo hwe aduane no so domestic based for ka ho GS for mpani for ka ho ministry any free SHS mpani for ka ho na buffer stock ye ne omu nyina transe ni ahihye nnuane no ni aka nnuane omo no ayifo omo hwe aduane omo no aduane no omo tumi kire ese bia se nkora 300 obenoa emo amoma ebia ohia olonka 9 ohia olonka num indi se omo de no no man ya ni aye se okay nkora 300 no ye mfa ne se na otu bia obenoa emo miensa na amoma emo dodo abehia ni se obeye rice water na amoma emo dodo abehia ni sichire dodo abehia ni bibia ntia ye ni nyina omo a no mo ne ye di kan ye ya ye fi ase 2017 ye du be 2018 mo ho baabi no na afa ye sa aduane no craft busu dodo nti no na so mo a na be transnyen yo no mbe ye no mse okay yenti we so e bia we no yentu we so yenye ni se nti be me nwanwa se school bi wo ho no mo aduane no enya se na aduane na ado ma akwara na eniema ode hye na yin ma ye de eniema gare sheto
provisions 3000 that is a new wo mo
and de eniema untumi ko fufu ho ma no ni untumi nka banku ma ni nti gare sheto no ato sardine conflicts edien nido wenum no na ugidi se bebo akwara no ye chen kradokon no ne yi nkrumankwan no mo ne kontomire ni ade sa no na no dodo asen kwa na obetumi di akwakwhye na daka 3000 and some no ba ya be stress ya na yesusu nka yesusu nka provisions are the American si emo mo aduane akosi sen omo amudi ani mo ko university omo time no cry na ye serve wo mo no ne ade no so la na ye won kofo university wo kwa ono so beto ni milobi ana obeto ni bibi kakra eno no de ni ma bi wo ho no mu a entwam se ye da ho ye boarding school system the baby ana sakora bi school wo ha behwe na bia ho special diet ana wo bibi titru bi a wo be pese o de be ma no de akwa ana se bibi sa obi ani ho besi ho kwan na emom yensusu ma eniema no enye he free SHS no obia ni obetumi aka kire se free SHS na aba no bibia ni ho bibia ye kronye bibia ye se bibia ye kronye a nka niema bi wo ho no kra ka bia nka ya anye ke wadan emra na nkora no ko school na omo a ne tua wo a obetumi ni watua wo a wotumi ni watua wajan no na nkora be 800,000
Asempa FM.
Eni nkora be 1.2 million. 1.2 million actually kra no. Si ye hwe nkora e class 1. Aye so mo famu a kokodu secondary school said de ina na do so pen na. Na che se nkora mo class 1 mrebia no mo ye 600,000. Ebinumu fifiri mu ni ade ni nti se ye 1.2 no. Na nka se kan papa mu a omo wo secondary schools is ya na ye se omo ye 1.8 million. Adan na ewo school mu ha yesi adan no nso na your friends obviously yesi bi da form of me se me pese me hu school kro a omo da form. Yesi so hwete se calendar ya che school mu me yansa. Your school bi wo ho no mu a omo ye single track. Esa omo dan ne omo ne ma wo nti ejide se single track no betmi aye. Your school bi wo ho no mu a omo form 1 ene omo form 2 enyina ye double track ene o ba bi nso wo ho no ma omo form 2 fo nko a ene ye double track na omo ye double track ni titru no de be ya enkwara no enfo forest so enti ne de sa double track no ede bai omo nkonya ene omo mpa no ne ade no yebuso aye bia na so wahwa omo mo private school ni ade no so wahwa enkwara no mutua fees bia mutua bibia friend de maintenance fee mewa na ehonom no esa se maintenance fee no ebia ya na so ni ade nti no obi wa akwara no kra okusukwa na o maame ana o papa tu no fo sehwe na wankose akonya bia na wankose table bi yenso ye maintenance fee de my schools no enso mo dodo no ni ade na wum se obehwe na bia ebi abubu ebia yesi omde beto yanima ya toshim aban na eto aban eto bibia sabi ente semi no mienu ya edi sika ekota ade ye betumi akohwe no mprensa afi da kopesi mu ase eden ya we na mpe no akwakofa de ko aban die obe go through the procurement process obe se edumre bia edimre kakra enye school for no na eto ye some of the brain ne kwanso no na ye de aban sika na etua enti yen a ye tua ano no esi ehu wo de ba wo hwe me phone so si abon se bibiri ho mo de ba ye ne omo ye ebi so ho no ma behwe na omo abeka na ye hu se ye emergency pa na nse ya yi school ba ko frafra ha head no we bi na ni ho hantwede asemo se o chana nkwara no be school na hwe ya nkunya na bibi enya bi ye wo bi wo ho na enso a community school. I'm Bob Minister man, a catcher FPM U4. A emergency any
supply. So, but the other thing, Prof, and me see my voice now, a boy, and I get the impression. So when him say this new calendar, no, for and now a day no, in a measure from January up until now, you did bring a real year and Kwalani started to Moko school. No. The point they say, according to them, Omoma no asaimre ufi than some bewu school. What has been happening?
So I don't know much. Say, young man says obey. If he say, young man say January,
yes.
Be permanent.
Yes.
Young man's on course school.
Yes.
I feel no baby kwa. Send ye yes I she no. Emre bia no be kwa kodin wo ho no no. Ye be hwe say samre no. Emma na disua no entom.
Okay.
If it's a school no mo kwa adisua titru. Nti ebe hwe se ema adesua no entom so hwe se ne yesi ahye no na wo hwe from 3-4 no omo from 2 no omo nya akwan eko school kakra emra covid ba ye nyina achi aban etumi ye nhyehyɛ ma omo ko school kakra ma omo tumi kokɔ wi academic year no ɛna sese aka sɛ omo ba wie omo be ye ensɔhwɛ na omo wie ensɔhwɛ ni sei na ye nhyehyɛ mu no de nti e ma omo ko school ni sɛ ne nim sɛ wanhwɛ ye a ebia wa yi kebeka sɛ ye ensɔhwɛ May June nti ne yɛbɛma nkwaraa no aba school ɛma nkwaraa no atwɔ nsɔhwɛ May June nti sɛ yɛma ɔmo tena afie saa mmerɛ no a yɛsi covid abɛnti yɛma akwaraa no nkɔ school na ɔmo ba January ya pɛ sɛ May June ɔmo bɛkɔ akɔyɛ nsɔhwɛ wahwɛ yi a ɔmo ho bebree ɛhwɛ nti yɛne wa yi kinso hyia ɛne yɛyɛ nhyehyɛ ɛna yɛn nyinaa yɛ pene so sɛ yɛnyɛ no May June ɛne yɛnyɛ no last year te sɛ August na last year ɔmo yɛ no August. Okay. August, September. Na say no. Ya twen akwa anim kakra. Nti efi middle of August. Akokopem early October. Enombe middle of August no kra no. Ayomo ye visual art no. Enombe ye yom work na akopem end of August. Na nsohwe na nkasa na efi be 4th September de kono. No ma fiase. Okay. No ma ye. Nti no no ye fa no say no ne de ehwe emre dodo mu bedi. You want some bit me and 1080 contact hours.
1080.
And on the regular one. Schools no science intervention na ye canons no. Ya pon school awia. Na mo de science intervention ni bia hyehyɛ ho. Ebinom so okra school ni bi ho a nkwara na mo ekɔ anopa ne ntem kakra. Weekend. Ebia no ma omo de bia hyehyɛ ho kakra. Omo ye ne saa twetwepia. De aka bia sɛ so musua no. Omo nya kwan asua. No pa ho a Enquiry, apart from say, school fees no danche no. Textbooks, ya mom call textbooks. Elective, ya to be there good library. Electives no. The entire anto amo bia ne say. Electives ne ye, enyo bia na ye elective. Inti zoka so ta be ye prekesen kakra. Inti ya to do se enfa ne say ebia literature ebia 50. Ana bibi sa anti class bi omo wo sai no ombetumi akwaje omutumi disua de e wo library ho time a wonso yeso ko use as reference no utumi use so eno no pa ho a aduane sam ya ye kanima no bebre ho no mu a yeyi yo ha bebre afi nkwara so a omutumi sua de ubenya awofo kakra bi a omo de kekasi etua ubetumi ama oba 3000 e de ato niam agu na dakam no dia ko school obi so ho a oba adaka no kra yeka wa hwe kra onya bipo no dia ba so enso ba sa adwane a ye ka ho asem eno a ena adwane no so metron for say de make o ma hyehyɛ eso di we no ma say alternatives e ba ne say ye ka say be di bayre ne anya bayre a e de be ndi betumi adi ni nyina wo ho
okay
ni nyina wo ho nti eniema nkakra bi wo ho a touchim wo ade ni mu a emre bia e be kame ate no ye bo modern se ye be keka sisi ni na emum no ente se ne ebinum pese ye hu no
Prof, my more this other voice and so from another parent and onono raise issues about exams and mano actually yinti ono so
is be at home since somewhere much.
Okay.
In fact, the free education is rather costing we parents so much. Why am I saying so? Currently, as it's at home, I pay not less than 350 Ghana every month for classes. Besides, I have to buy data of not less than 60 Ghana every week. And do you know the interesting aspect, Kojo? When my son was in school, we were told that they will be vacating somewhere at the end of, I think, March or so. Then suddenly, we had information that they are vacating Thursday, so everyone should come for your ward. So my son, since he entered school, has written exams only one. They were preparing to write their end of term semester exams, but suddenly they were asked to go home. They didn't write for any exams. You get my point.
I do.
So why don't government allow us to pay fees and get quality education for our children? We don't even know when they will vacate, when they will go. And besides, look at the cost involved. You send him, within short time, you go for him again. Look at the transport, the risk. to pack and go because government has no money to provide food. But the headmasters are afraid to speak out. Go and see where they defecate. They defecate in the bush.
Wait, Kojo, you made a point earlier.
Decent toilet facility for the boarding school. Kojo,
yeah. You made a point earlier. You were talking about how your children are being asked to pack and bring to school because there's no money. Explain that point again, please.
Yes, they were preparing to write their end of service exams. But the information we had that the teachers were tight-lipped was that there was no money to continue feeding them. And the Form 1s were preparing to come. And if they add to the number, there was space at the time because most of them were in the house. So suddenly, teachers were preparing the students for exams. They said, parents, we should come for our children. So they were not given the opportunity to write the exams. We went for them unprepared. So they couldn't write any exams. We picked them and brought them home. But we were told that there was not enough food. And the teachers even told the students that if your parents don't come and pick you early, you will not eat. So call them to come for you.
Wow.
So what does it tell you? It means that there was no food enough to feed them. So they didn't write any exams. Since my son entered free SHS, he has written exams only once. He's in Form 2. He has not been assessed. He doesn't get to be assessed. Kojo is very sad. I prefer to pay fees for my ward. If the old fees was around between 450 to 500 Ghana, but now what I'm spending is way almost 3,000.
This is interesting.
So I'm not going forward, I'm going backward. Kojo.
Asempa FM.
Prof, this is obviously a frustrated parent. Utie how our kasana just after mucha free SHS ne mukra man okra ope na untia school fees e man ba because this or share car or buses here almost 3,000 on the banner in terms of sikani ade o tuatua data na hwan or science make the point say ne banner call free SHS or Form 2 but watch exams back ope. Why is that? Adey
na anyway, my answer is straight. The attorney said, "Enquire on Form 2 CCN. Omuko school September 2019. Omama kwai ebaye. And almost 30 January 2020.
Omoma kwai no omo exams.
Exam.
End of semester exams at the time. Okay.
Omama kwai by January and omoko school. Omoko here pe and COVID by any 2 school. Yan 2 school mama back for 2 school ma o man.
Obia
you credit juma credit baby near me and
yeah. In the other time, no, not semester ending to a man Troy that time. Okay.
Obia Yasefa Nemanabra. Yeah. At that time, no President Kaino, Omo Ja Omu pe Omo na Omo Bayan Sohe. Final year SHS 3 and a final year JHS 3. And some Bakaya. Waiki Fonso, I'm the President Kasabi, I'm saying my band and now what you say now what you mean, and now Waiki Fonso by say. At the end of course, war. I'm a man in our COVID into Omunia, say Omunya exam no inti. Tepe any cast any Emma Omuna Emrefi. From 1 for the near the kind cram or my abbey into Akorano Form 2 no. Or betre fee the whole year na cano.
The rest of
the year
2020
no 20 or more from more Form 3 CC no more Form 2. Any year ne say Banis and American say Banis say Waiki yen say January May June ebia bibia to Tomunti afie we obeye ensohwe no May June sa nkwara no hu betumi akirewom nti ani abandi hu nkomo no say ye Form 3 for no ko wi om so we no say ne JHS 24 ene SHS 24 momom ko school nti momom ko school September October
that's September October 2020.
Okay.
At the time now Form 1 for the Form 2 CC no omo no fee throughout
into omo no Form 1 for wo fee Form 2 CC no Oma unko school to January ya yedi be school.
January be school
January ya be school no mko.
In not just say for form 1 omo throw exams first semester ne pe. That was the academic semester starting September 2019.
December 2019.
And omo throw exams and one the whole of 2020 omo throw exams. In the January omo go school no and omo call form 2.
January omo go school no omo call form 2.
In the end announcement by say they will not need to write the other, but you promote you nyina.
You can say no high ambek can say any promotion here.
Okay.
Name of the air and say obeko enim obeko class.
Okay.
Name of niema na ke mu na wensua. Ye ni schools na hihya sa niema no omde mu beko mu kakra kakra na afi moma ye no pimpindu kakra kakra na ene the eso usua ne say no aba be hia na afi.
But why is the parent then saying say ne bane will form 2 CCA na watchro exams just 1? I don't know onim say COVID no ne bane betina afia na
eno na nanka ese kakwadwo bisa no eno na nanka ese kakwadwo bisa no you know
no maybe in so as a parent maybe no mu ofie no
na the exam na be
say online way bia
online de ye bi ma homo
okay
e ma ye TV ni radio nyina de ma homo na emom no ensohwa ye de be ko fie no de eno de ye ntumi anye
yes
eno de ntumi anye ho nhyehyɛ na menyi ni sɛ eno titiri na em sɛ na adwen ma so but sɛ ka host no ko tumi ebisa sa asɛm so enti bebrebe mo kan nyina sɛ free SHS de mahunu ni so sɛ awofo mo kasa sese mo sa awofo no sese no mo ya awofo enti edum no bi na sɛ yɛ de kra ka ɛya na ɛden kakra so no sese na sese na edu an be ko school so enti ne obetumi akasa ne yintwa free SHS mu ne free SHS no ene ensem na mo ka no enye ensem na mo ka no nko
in other words enye free SHS na akwafa sa ensem na mo ka na ba
almost aduane ni school na enkwara no ntumi nidi na omaduane nye ne fine kwesi school bia ne sebi ne manager wo ho obetumi anya school bia ebia bibi enkoyie wo ho no mo ebia aduane no ana se bibi sa ne ma no emre bia ode beto yanim no yetia na yaji huduma meko program bi so anopai omo frɛ ye bi omo kasa no ebinom so kra so complain say enwane no dɔɔso no do esan say dwane no dɔɔso nti no ma school for no teacher for no head for kra to me fɛ bi ne obi a wone dia wo ka fa sa de ho so obi so omo mu didi do obi so omo mu nidi obi so say na nkwara de omo ko school a ade na eso didi bebre ntumi nsu ade obi a wone dia oka e fa sa ade ho but so wunya school bi a bibi potin bi asim na so omo ya so tia dia be ya ba news mu ni ade ni nyina yetu ho na mo ese nya we head we akoyese so enti eniema no mo me problem e go school ABS school bi omu ni toilet facility omu nyese enye say bia free SHS ba ya happen na sebi toilet facilities nyina free school mu entumi manesa school sabi wo ho no makasi bi wo ho a wote omudin se nei ye ka kire wo bia wo ho na head number ba ku bia Eastern region ba ya o ka kire me say for a certain period o ba ya so ye ni ye toilet facility enye nam say wugidi I was surprised and I was sense I said did that nyina I was surprised so me both school ni din kire o say you marvel
wow
so into some of these issues ebi ho no na tra ho ya compile sanema ne bebre na ye based on your budget ne enema ne ebuebue mu ne ye no kakra kakra enye free SHS no esan se ye pese etumi ye yie no na make na sa calculation I about extra sa ne be ya wo kan di senka obia akwara bia nya your friends afie bia no munya 1134 contact hours. It's COVID nearby any fear try any ho actually any sign maniti no. Ofa omom from once is here. Obia be we no anya 1350 contact hours. ɛwɔ form 1 no nti kyerɛ sɛ nka so konya 1134 says we 1350 nti bɛyɛ 100 and kakra bi aba
beto so
okɔ form 2 a almost ka so munya 1134 saa and so form 2 for the year 1440 the omo de no so chen we no de no kakra ne sɛ omo no yenim sɛ akomo afe ba ko biom nti no sɛ yehwɛ na eniema tumi ekɔsoro kakra ma omo from 3 sisi ano omo de na ɛwɔ form kakra omo de ne 1080 na de nti 1080 ne sɛ omo no omo nya akwan emro omo from 2 ekokosua ade ne bi kakra ɛna baabi a nsɔhwɛ no nso ye ne wayik epren so ayede ahye sisi ano ɛyɛ saa August mfimfin hode kɔ no ɛno nso akɔba ne sɛ ya anya no hɔ yɛsɛ yɛ no bɛyɛ August September na October mfimfin na etumi marke etumi ede nsɔhwɛ no ba na ne January university for no nso tumi de bue school nso aka sɛ ɔde kɔ bɛyɛ bi abɛyɛ October ending and November ending and na university na bie no bɛyɛ ebia March nti ade no enye sabi bosrem ka bi anase efiti ye shada transe ye niema na twitwi pimpin na we aka ne se na we akire ne se ansa na yetumi aye sa niema no
but prof unyi ni say over the past few months no and member he say ya bo parent mienu voice and any students ni bia kasa no concerns no similar issue of aduane issue of overcrowding and ade yebaba headmasters this will be a voice teacher for ni bi nso akasa and they've spoken about lack of motivation allowances are ebia was say bi munya omunsa enka house masters ni bi nso say omuni rest period bia because it's here no school is always in session over the past few months the men who am feel say any confusion ni bebre na aban first ni enim say gold track green track gold track for call no mama kwan about green track for call but it seems over the past few months since January no even gold track for nkwampo no ya chembe 3 e bi call 2 weeks no aba na obi akọ eno no enye no na added to the confusion why was that happening
okay nti so obekaya ye fear finance no
yes
ye adwen say gold ni green no ye be yama form 2 for nkwa na no so kra school o ma no mo ye double track de nyina nyom nyina kra na ye
Asempa FM
aban edi ne nhyehyɛ ya oka say bia inu be ye efimfie be ye numa na so de kɔ na watumi ayi double track na ne ade ne nyina afi hɔ no odi so ema schools a omu hia adan no chese enkwara no nyeso mu hia enkwara no bebre pesa school no
pesa school no okay
yes e kan ni hu say enkwara no omu ko school no by choice aha enti ene na me kan baby say o hwɛ yesuku adan a ye wo baby a be dan ne classroom a ye wa ye hwɛ mu no ne ye wo be 533,000 spaces enkwara omu ye nso hwɛ na omu class no omu ye be 492,000 in Jesus ye che ade a ka bia ye che ma obi anya bia enkom be ko school na ma ekwan aba be de school ni bim so na emom no ye wo school bi wo ho no mo a sa school no titu na ya na enkwara no dodo ni nyina ebe pese omukọ ena esanse ye mpese ono so aye ne choice aye mpese ye be kwa kofa yi computer sem ya ba se computer de mi akoto awe aye senti no ye makwan ma omufa omu ankasa omsuku na aban so ne pepem no oye sese akwara no pe school no na ye betumi aye bibi ma akwara no tumi akode a ye mfa yenye ena kofa double track bai ena aban na oye wie no san ye nhyehyɛ se o si adan na wabuebue sa school na ye kanu na nipa no bebre tumi akọ de aka no kra ya na nkofo ani ntan nye ho no eno nso obebuebue mu de niema bia ebia wo ha ebi ni ha enti wo mpese wokọ na odi bi abem ti ogusoye ni nyina no obi be se wo ye nyina na o review enti ya ye ade no be mfie mienu ye hu sesese no you bet me ama schools kakra bi na ebeye a double track
you
be free
okay
and the ma second year for na double track and yes form 1 for nye and yes form 3 for so nye and if you assess a placement is ya buebue school num enti enim se bet me aye single track no afi if you assess a placement ya he am betra ofa baby to say we girls 4,750 inkwara na afa ho school no say obetumi afa 700 pe 700 no befa no kra no eye adana ya bue mu ama no no
ala ma wutimi fa
and double track ntin sa ankwara no be form 1 na ye hwemu a enkwara yi omo awufo ye ka say bebre bi o kra be hwe na ono kra kan mu a esan say ye bue gunti na ma akwan ma ne batumi call ye if say enkwara ye ntumi mo nkotena fie sa entina ya ye ebia we say guys ya yes okay and they say yenya no double track na at least of 700 biom ka ho 100